scientists unearthed an ancient block of ice in the Himalayas. Two massive horns jutted out, looking as menacing as a demon's. It seemed like a terrifying prehistoric creature was sealed inside. Archaeologists drilled a small hole into the ice, hoping to extract tissue samples for research, but to their surprise, the samples turned out to be nothing more than lifeless wood shavings. None of the experts could explain it, but one wealthy man seemed to sense there was more to uncover. He immediately ordered the team to keep digging toward the summit. Soon, the workers opened up a bottomless pit. Just when everyone thought they were about to discover some legendary treasure, a disaster struck without warning. At the same time, a strange event occurred in a small village at the mountain's base. Every year before Christmas, the villagers held a hunting contest to celebrate the season. They would build a large corral to contain captured reindeer. But on the day of the event, as the villagers waited eagerly, expecting herds of reindeer to arrive, to their shock, only two gaunt camels appeared on the horizon. Sensing something was wrong, they rushed into the nearby forest, only to stumble upon a horrifying scene. Hundreds of reindeer had been savagely torn apart in the snow. Spotting a hole in the wire fence, they immediately assumed the research team had damaged it, letting wild wolves escape from the mountain. Demanding justice, a man named Dajwan led a group up the mountain, but when they arrived, they found the entire excavation site deserted. Only a few eerie photos remained, and a deep, dark cave. With no other clues, they headed home, but fearing a wolf attack, Dajwang set up a trap in his backyard, hoping to make it through Christmas safely. But the next day, something strange had fallen into the trap. Feathers were poking out from the pit. When he pulled back the branches, he saw a human hand staring back at him. With the help of his neighbor, Old Wang, they dragged the body out of the trap and hauled it into the butcher shop to dispose of it. Judging by the appearance, the body looked like it belonged to an elderly man. But strangely, when Dajwan opened his passport, it showed he was born in 1552. That would make him over 400 years old. They were dumbfounded. Still, Dajwan decided not to dwell on it. But just as they were about to cut him up, the body suddenly sprang to life. Meanwhile, bizarre things began happening around town. First, all the potatoes vanished from Old Wang's storage. Strangely, the thief left the potatoes, but stole the burlap sacks. Then every radiator in town mysteriously disappeared. But most disturbing of all, every child in town was suddenly gone. In their place stood creepy, grotesque scarecrows. That's when the clever kid Xiao Shui realized everything that had happened recently might be connected to an ancient legend. He rushed to the butcher shop and revealed a shocking truth. The man who had just come back to life was none other than the mythical